Side 2, man. What is up, babe? Yo, happy Monday to y'all. It's a fresh week, man. Hope y'all how you can get into it, in the first week of December, bro. Man, just I ain't did a live in a minute for real, man. I miss doing the lives, man. Quick little story time with YS, man. And before I get into the story, I'm gonna just give y'all the breakdown of the story. It's like the moral of the story, the gist. You always want to remain humble around people, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be tooting your own horns too much. Let other people do that for you if that's the case. But just always remain humble around people because you never know anybody's skill, or what they can do in a sense. You know what I mean? So, story involves my older cousin, man. Now, before I really get into the story, I gotta give y'all a little background on my older cousin now. Now, my older cousin, from my perspective, was like a movie character, bro. He seemed like somebody out of a movie, kind of like Usher. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, but he wasn't like Usher. You know what I mean? We grew up kind of in the hood, in a sense, the projects, and he kind of grew up rough, man. So he was a genius, bro. But I felt like a lot of the times he questioned his own. He didn't question it, but he didn't fully believe how much of a genius he was. But he's much older than me, so y'all gotta keep in mind. I'm the oldest. I got younger siblings, so my OG working all the time. So I'm with him all the time, with older cuz all the time. You feel me? Um, I'm really learning a lot from older cuz, like picking up street stuff, picking up everything, bro, soaking everything up. But then it came to a point where I had moved away for high school, started driving, getting the license, linked back with older cuz, and we making moves, you feel me? You know, um, and we just hung out a lot, bro. We talked about a lot. Me and him would just politic talk. And he called me Sosa, you know what I mean? He had another name for me, but I can't say it because it's too close to my real name, you know what I mean? But Sosa, as easy to say, I look like Chief Keef, you know what I mean? And a lot of the times we go out, he want me to get on all the hoes. Like, yo, go, come on, Sosa, get all the hoes. You feel me? Like, get them ready. So I ride with my older cousin, man. I learned a lot from him, man. He was overly talented growing up. He played soccer, basketball, and he was a boxer. But we lived in the hood. He became a part of a gang, had rank, all this shit, man. So he wasn't like a boastful guy. He wasn't like a attention guy, bro. He was low key, bro. Low key, and that's I've always been low key, but being with him, I'd be extra low key. He be like, yo, Sosa, I'm in ghost mode. I'm in ghost mode right now. Sosa, I've been in ghost mode. Times in the car we talking, he be like, man, sometimes you just gotta let them folks miss you, man. Like, and I be like, yo, you say shit out of the movie, bro. He's like, yeah, that's just how I am. So, I party with him a lot. So I'm partying with him and his friends. They like 6 years older than me. You know what I mean? I'm chilling with him. Me and Cuzzo, we going to the after set. We always going to the after party. When I say we going to an after party, I'm talking about 2, 3, 4 in the morning type vibe. Crazy part, he done knocked a lot of dudes out at the after party, but I wasn't there to see it. I'm either talking to a girl and I'm in the bathroom, we gotta leave. But he didn't. He'd be in the car with me, like, yo, Sosa, I wasn't even trying to knock bro out, man. You know what I mean? Like he just kept was pressing the issues though. I wasn't trying to even do that to him, and I'm laughing like, "Was you knocked him out? What you mean?" Like, but he like it ain't even about that. But he taught me a lot. So I specifically remember, man, we had this big function, bro. We had to go. It was like an hour away from the city, bro. But it's like another city, another big city. And it's me, him, is my other cuz who the videographer. We always with our older cuz, learning, soaking up. My other cuz, big GD too. You feel me? I'm not GD though. I'm just smooth hooper, cuzzo, chilling. So he like, yo, Sosa, we going to this function, man. So we link up, man. I don't know if that was a good backstory on my cousin or not, man. I don't know. Let me know if this is trash storytelling, man. Comment below, you feel me? So we link up this day at a big function. And before we go to the function, we gotta go see some guys that he been cool with. I don't know these guys. But they at another guy's house. You know how it go to link up pregame. So I remember we put up there first. Everything cool. They having like a barbecue in front of the crib when we first pull up. So we really all in the garage right now. You know what I mean? We eating barbecue chicken, cornbread, rice. Shish kebab. It's lit. Drinking a little bit. Dudes is talking about basketball, arguing. You know how it be at a function pregame. And then I don't know. It was this one dude. He just was a weirdo. But I would say he was like an instigator in a sense, and he got to talking about like cars. You feel me? And we put up in we put up in a little beater, bro. We from the cities, bro. We not pulling up in no Tesla. My cousin was terrible at driving, bro. He had this little Ford Taurus, bro. He bending corners fast like GTA. I'm like, yo, bro, you shouldn't drive like cousin. This how I drive, like rolling up. He just was like a wild driver, but he could drive. So remember we put up in a minivan, you feel me? So bro, like, yeah, we talking about the minivan, but he like sneak dissing. So we get the, going back and forth with this dude, and then, it kind of like solved. It wasn't like a real argument, but just kind of going back and forth because he was talking about like judging somebody off their car, some wish, whatever. But then we all go in the crib to pregame some more because it's getting dark. The party, that joint don't start till like 12 for real. But we get to this dude crib at like 8. So we done ate the food, drank in the garage, going to crib, bro. This man got a big crib. I ain't gonna lie. My man had the Beamer, the Benz. So I ain't know if that's why his homie was saying all that stuff, because, bro, we from the cities. These dudes is in the burbs. Bro got some paper. And I ain't gonna say he ain't got no paper. He got his crib, he got cars, he got his boys, but my cousin don't really know this guy. He know somebody else linked to this guy, but we at this guy's house. So I don't know. We was arguing with this man in the garage, me and Cuzzo, because I'm like, man, he a lame boy. We just talking about the car we pull up in. We done had 30 cars, bro. In the whole summer, we spent the whole summer riding around in rentals, bro. Like, so we like, yo, this man just tweaking. He don't even know us. But we pulled up to the function in the minivan. You know what I mean? Packed the minivan up, me, my cousin, his other cousin, and then one of his friends, you know what I mean? Call him you. So we get in the crib, bro. Big screen TV. I'm talking about like an 80-inch inserted in the wall. You know what I mean? We eating some more. Me and Cuzzo eating. He like, come on, get right, Cuzzo. When we get out there, we gotta get all the hoes. You know what I mean? This is what me and my cousin, he had me on with him. He like, you gotta get all the hoes. We gotta talk to all the hoes. So he like, we gotta get right. So we pre-gaming, eating. For some reason, they put FIFA on, bro. And before I even get to the good parts of the story, bro, my cousin was a soccer star, bro. This hood dude is a soccer star that don't nobody know because he dressed like a New York dude. He got the like the baggy Levi James, nice jacket. He just dressed like he in a music video. So you wouldn't think this man play soccer. You know what I mean? And then he just was swaggy, bro. So you not thinking he plays soccer. So they put the FIFA game on. When they put the FIFA game on, Cuzzo don't even pay attention to the junk. You know what I'm saying? They put FIFA on. So the same dude from outside that was talking about the minivan, he get the popping. Man, he like my man's is the best here. I have money on it. So you gotta think we've been drinking since 9 and 8. So this man feeling himself, he's saying whatever, bro. So he talking about the owner of the crib. He trying to make it known the owner of the crib is the best player here. So my cousin don't even pay attention to that shit, cause bro, I ain't gonna hold you. My cousin was a soccer star, and I found this out when I used to go with him to his games. So I leave my crib, go to my auntie house. I ain't like going to my auntie house, cause bro, I'm like 27 years old. I go over there. Every time I go over there, we got a million chores to do, fam. Auntie want us to do this, get this some of the basement, bring the boxes up, bro. We too grown to be doing these chores. This is some middle school shit, but it's like he be like, yo, Cuzzo Sosa, man, just help me so we can, my Duke, she not gonna let me dip. You know what I mean? Like, you know. So he was helping my auntie too. So we always had to do some shit. So we get there, we do all this shit, man. Long story short, when we go we head to the function. So when I used to go there regularly, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Henry Line? Yes, I remember you, brother. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you listening to the story time, bro. I got caught up in the story, of course. You know what I mean? Thanks for being here. I love you, man. So regularly, when I used to go there, fam, he had to do all that, but he had me come there on the weekends when he had soccer games. What's up, Pool? You switched your name? I'm like, yeah, what's up, Pool? You switched your name, man. Nice to see you again. It's been a minute. When we go there on Saturdays, bro, he had soccer games with the Mexican. He was the only black dude playing with the Mexicans. You know what I mean? They call him Fantastic. So this man would have to be at the game at like 9 a.m. this fool not leaving for the game till 10:30, fool. I swear on my life. So we get in this little green Taurus. He's speeding, bending the corners. I'm like, man, slow down. He like, no, I gotta get to the game. I'm like, bro, what time you supposed to be there? He like, now I'm like, bro, it's almost 11. He like, yeah, don't worry. Them. Watch when we get there what's gonna happen, cause of watch. So I'm like, man, let's see what happened. You know what I mean? So, bro, every time we pulled up, I swear on my life, soon as we get out the car, went down to the field, they say, fantastic, check in. So I was like, nah, this man must be raw, but I ain't gonna lie. On the field, he was raw, bro. It was effortless for him. And like, you ever seen somebody like how Messi be dribbling the ball where they don't really doing hard shit, but it look easy. You know how Ronaldo be doing hard shit, but look easy. This how he was out there, and they love this man. It don't matter. This man came for the last 45, 30 seconds, bruh. He's checking in. You know what I mean? And yeah, they was good soccer players. So I was surprised. I'm like, bro, they let your ass check in an hour 30 late, but this what he really did, you know what I mean? Before, he had a serious injury to his knee, he thought he was gonna go to the NFL. And a lot of people, not NFL, but the what is it, man? I forgot what the soccer league is, man. I forgot, but he was supposed to go there, you know what I mean? And it'll be other people around him saying that about him. They call him fantastic. You know what I mean? Like on the field, he's fantastic, but his name is franchise, so they like fantastic, you know what I mean? So they always would check him in. So I'm like, man, he must be the shit. But I really learned he was the shit when he taught me how to play the video game FIFA. I like playing 2K, man. So just a quick pivot. We used to go to his other homie house with my other cousin, which is his cousin. They stay together and they all would play FIFA, bro. And this shit would annoy me because I'm like, yo, put some 2K on, man. I'm like, want to watch y'all play FIFA all day, but I'm the young cousin with my other cousin who just doing videography stuff on the computer. He's chopped working. So they like, man, you ain't playing no 2K till you get us off the sticks, and I had to learn to play the game. I'd be losing. I'm drinking hot sauce. And I'm like, oh, bro, I ain't doing that hot sauce shit no more. So one day my cousin like, man, sit down, cuzzo. Let me show you. Sosa, sit down. Sosa, play me. You ain't never played me, bro. So I'm like, man, why'd I play you like the best person here? Because he was beating everybody in the crib easily. And he had dudes throwing the controller, jerking, and all types of like just freaking out. You know how you freaking out in like a game like that where somebody about to score on you? They'd be freaking out. So I'm watching. He like, play me. So I got you. So I'm like, you really want to play me? You ain't gonna have no fun. He like, don't worry, just play me. We're gonna play 3 matches. So the first match, he don't say nothing. I'm just doing what I'm doing regularly. I lose the match like 3-0. Next match, he's like, okay, now listen, Sosa. This like telepathy, bro. I'm like, telepathy, what you mean? He like, you gotta predict what I'm gonna do before I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? That's how you become the best. you know. So when you look at the board, the field, it's only certain options available in the game. So I'm like, all right. So he like do a pass. So I do a pass. He like, you see how you got it to that guy. After you got it to that guy, I already know where you're gonna pass it next. So I'm like, let's see. So I passed the ball. He intercepted. He's like, all right, boom. So I learned what he was saying. And when I learned what he was saying, I ain't gonna lie, I never used to spank him, but it come times I'm really finna beat this man, but then he'll do some weird shit and win the game, you know? So I'm knowing he really cold at this FIFA shit, bro. So while we chilling at the table, we talking about our plans after the night. Like we not finna be with these dudes the whole night. You know what I mean? The vibes is off. We probably gonna grab some shorties, go to another spot that we got out here. You know, but he's still popping it, man. He's still like talking about his man's being the best. He gonna put money on it. Whole time he doing this, I ain't gonna lie, buddy, spanking somebody on the sticks right now. So it's like the perfect opportunity. He's spanking somebody right now. And you know, he's spanking them on the 80 inch. Like, you taking the L on the 80 inch, bro. Everybody seeing that junk. So when he's spanking bro on the 80 inch, after he beat bro, it's like a whole commotion, you know, and dudes like, man, you not even that good, man. You tried, you know, to him. Whole time we not even saying nothing. And and my cousin ain't even say much. And I don't even remember who brought him up, but I think I might have brought him up. So everybody was like, the dude got up. He like, man, I'm the best here. The house owner, after he spanked bro on the stage, he's like, I'm the best here. But he's kind of talking crazy to the dude he just spanked. He's like, this guy's garbage, man. He might as well leave the house right now. Get out of the house right now. Like, you feel me? Like just talking crazy. So all the time he talking crazy, he like, man, who else in this joint think they could play me, bro? Who else think they could play me, bro? So I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, my cousin will beat you. You know what I mean? He like, what? You know, I'm like the young. He's like, who's your cousin? I'm like, this guy right here. He like, this guy? This guy ain't gonna beat me, man. I'm like, so cousin like, man, I don't even want to play you, bro. You not worth the comp. Imagine, bro. Imagine in your crib, you just beat somebody on the game, and then my cuz, you trying to play my cousin. He say some shit like, bro, I don't even want to play you, bro. Like you not really worth the comp, you know. And that just pissed bro off. He like, I'm not worth the comp. What? You see what I just did to this guy? I'll give you 7-0. So my cousin was like, all right, listen, bro, look, if we play, the most I'm gonna let you score is 1 goal. You know what I mean? Even at that, if you can't get that 1 goal in, I'm a W. So I'm looking like, dang. So the guys is quiet. It's tension in the room. So the same dude from outside that was talking about the minivan and all this, he like, let's play that match, man. Let's play that match. Let's play that match. Bro, it's about like, it's a couple women in here. It's like 3, 4, 5 women. I don't know who they with, you know, but it's like 10 dudes, bro. So now all of a sudden, all the dudes paying attention to this 80-inch screen TV. I'm front and center. So Cuz will let bro get the ball first. When he let bro get the ball first, before the game started, he like, look, bro, this your last chance. Nah, I was laughing because I'm looking like this man think he in a movie and shit. You know, and I just be cracking up. This shit's entertaining, man. So he like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. And this how he talk, bro. He be calm. He like, he don't do no yelling, really. He like, look, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. This like your last chance. I don't want to embarrass you in front of your crib. So dude, like, you gonna embarrass me? What? You know, cause that's the normal reaction. He like, man, what this nigga talking about? So he like, for real, bro. I really don't want to embarrass you and do you like that in front of your guys. These your guys. This a big TV. This your crib is not gonna look good. So he telling bro, and I'm already knowing why he telling bro, cause even though it sounds like he bluffing, but he's so serious. So the game start, bro. He let bro get the ball, bro. I swear on my life, this is verbatim how the story happened, bro. He let bro get the ball. Bro crossing, passing. Cuzzle not even playing defense for real. No cap. He letting them do all that. And he told him before he got to the 18, he said, look, bro, I'm gonna give you 3 chances to get in the 18. Now, if y'all anybody play soccer, y'all know the 18 is the little box in front of the goal, bro. When you get in there, it's twitching and it's a lot of pressure because somebody trying to put the goal in that junk. You know what I mean? So you be kind of shook up right there. Told this man, he's like, yo, bro, I'm gonna give you 3 chances to get in the 18. He like, man, I ain't trying to hit that shit. Boom, 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 sticks, boom, boom. Dude get in the 18, trying to score. He don't get the score. Get the ball taken from him. Boom. So I'm like, okay. So Cuzzo passed the ball out. Then he kind of Like do a ill pass, like not a pass for real, cause this man know how to do everything in the game, bro. From score off chip balls to doing the Ronaldo kick, all this weird shit. So he playing for real with this guy, you know, and his guys is like, man, this guy's trash, man. Talking about my cousin, like he's trash, man. Get this guy off the sticks first. Next, man. I got next, man. So I'm just laughing. I'm like, yo, this shit is comedy because only I know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? This the dude. The reason I know what's going on is because, bro, we went to the bar. Pivot real quick, man. I like pivoting stories. We went to the bar. I might have told this story. Came out the bar. Some drunk white dudes. It's two of them, but they big white boys. They like 6'3", 6'4" white boys. Look like they might play on a football team. You know what I mean? They literally jumping on cars, like they jumping in the bed. You know what I mean? So they jump on this dude. This one of my cousin friends' car. This dude like 6'6", look like a dark Swahili, Sudan, Snoop Dogg. He's like, yo. So we all come out. It's like 4 or 5 of us. It's me, my cousin, the dark Sudanese Snoop Dogg looking mug, my homie, my homie who by my age went to school with him. I don't remember who else. No, my cousin friend who was a rapper. So, bro, this man was like an anime character. I swear on my life, bro. I ain't never seen somebody so chill. So as we walking up, I'm walking up. My homie that went to school with me walking up. Sudan Snoop Dogg walking up with us. He like Sudan Snoop Dogg like, hey, come here to the white dude. White dude like, fuck you. He's drunk. He's like, fuck you, man. He's like, yo, bro, you jump on my car, bro. I just want to talk to you. You know what I mean? So we walking him down. So the white boys, they run down on us, like, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, they run down on me and my homie first. My homie not that tall. Like, I'm not 6 something. I'm like 5'10", 5'11" on my good days. My homie probably like 5'8". So he run down on me and him first. And he like, man, he size up. And then one of them like, I'm just gonna destroy this kid. he talk about my homie. He called his ass a kid. He like, I'm gonna destroy this kid here. So I ain't gonna lie, he tried to swing on my man. So I swung on him, but I missed. I ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Somehow he weed that shit. So when he weed that shit, bro, out of nowhere, my cousin friend, the rapper, comes and drop kicks this, try to drop kick one of the white boys, but couldn't put him down. I'm talking about a sprint, jump, feet to chest, try to drop him, didn't put him down. Bro, my cousin walks up literally like an anime character, hands in his pocket still. Doom, walked up on the white dude. Boom, dropped him. I'm talking about dude was leaking. You feel me? And it was like the next thing we in the middle of the street. Dude's still trying to fight my man, so I'm trying to get him out of there. I'm missing, bro. I don't know how I'm missing, buddy. He bobbing and weaving shit. I'm like, what the heck? He ain't hit me not once, but I'm like, man, these punches supposed to be landing. Next thing you know, cuz will come out of nowhere. Boom. Dropped him. So I'm like, dang, bro, like you ain't yell not one time. You ain't even get mad. You know, he like, cuz I don't gotta do all that, man. I just remain calm. That's one thing I do is remain calm and control my breathing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this man think he's stupid cool. So fast forward to the story. So it's like he don't really get, what's the word? Get dang man, you know how you get flustered. He don't get flustered, none of that. So everybody in here thinking he flustered because he doing ill passes, but it's intentional. So he get a ball up again. Dude that own the crib, he get the ball, he pass, cross, get in the 18, try to score, goalie block it. You know what I mean? Cuzzle throw the ball back out. Dude get it again, come down, boom, try to score from the corner. Doesn't go. One of the defense guy gets in the way, kicks the ball out, and Cuzzle's like, all right, now the game started. You obviously couldn't score in them 3 chances. You're going to get no more chances. So I'm just laughing. And dude, mad tight because it's like he had 3 chances to score. He didn't score. That's going to have you tight. That's going to have you ready to crash out. So Cuzzo get the ball. He like, I'm going to put 3 goals in there. But the last goal, I'm going to have fun with you. And I'm like, yo. Bro, this is pure entertainment, bro. When I talk about somebody just kill the energy in the room and take the energy and take the air out the room, this is what happened. First goal came through. Messi, he played with Barcelona. Messi, kick ball, pass it back out, cross. Messi, boom, first goal. First goal, everybody get quiet. Everybody in this junk quiet. All of a sudden, it's quietness in this mug. You know what I mean? Dude get the ball. Bro don't even cross the half for the ball gets stolen from him. You know what I'm saying? Get the ball. Crossed him. Dribble. Messi. Boom! Bro, I'm behind the whole time just smiling at this, bro. I've seen him do this countless of times with other players, bro. I'm talking about good players, bro. Dudes that they got different type of games to where they crossing the ball the whole game. That mean they not doing ground passes. They kicking it from here all the way half there, then back way here, then over here, and he's beating them. This man wasn't even no come. I could beat Buddy. You feel me? Last goal, bro. He embarrassed this man. Literally dribble this man whole team up to the 18. Dribble the goalie, bro. He dribbled the goalie out of the goalpost, fam, and literally walked the ball in there. After he did that, fool, nobody said nothing after that. It's just like after that, we just got up and dipped. went to the he went to the function. So in the function, I'm like, damn, cuz you kind of put that man down. He like, yeah, he like, yeah, Sosa. A lot of dudes, they just talk too much, man. I gave him a chance to kind of save face. I ain't want to really embarrass that man, but he had to learn a lesson. You know what I mean? And I was just like, dang, like, but moral of the story, man, it's like no matter if you feel like you the one in a sense or a situation, it's like you don't know the potential of others that's around you. You feel me? So you always want to be cool, be chill. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not be the only great one, man. It's a lot of great ones out here. You feel me? A lot of people with good potential, skills, and until you kind of face them, you won't really know. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I took from that is like, man, always be cool, be chill, be humble, because it's happening situations where I don't went to hoop. You feel me? Like before we even got in the gym, I'm talking about dudes popping it. Like, D man, y'all boys trash. Boy, y'all ain't even on nothing. Woo woo. We get in there, it's a different story. You feel what I mean? It's a different story. Dudes coming to you like, damn, I ain't even know you was tough like that, shit like that. But at the end of the day, I don't even know how ball got in this mud. At the end of the day, everybody has potential, man. So nobody should be underestimated, bro. Don't underestimate no one, bro. You feel me? I don't care if you feel like you got mad years experience, you never know. You feel me? Don't underestimate nobody when it comes to potential or ability. You dig what I'm saying? And that way, you save yourself some ego torch. You know what I mean? I call that a ego torch because Buddy had the paper. He had some girls in there, like 3 or 4 girls. His whole clique from probably his whole city, because we ain't know none of them guys. We knew like one person over there. You know what I'm saying? He was a chill guy, so we was kind of out of bounds, but really just came in and just showed what real aura was. You feel me? After the match, he ain't even celebrate, fool. He just was like, yo, bro, we finna slide. He like, nah, I don't even want to play no rematch. You feel me? Because somebody else wanted to play. Like, nah, you ain't about to leave. He like, nah, bro, I got a dip, bro. And I'm like, why you ain't play the other guy? He like, I ain't really had to prove nothing else. I took the main guy down. You feel me? Like, it was all done at that moment. But thank y'all for tuning into Story Time with YS, man. If you like this story, if it was garbage, let me know something. You know what I'm saying? Comment down. If it's cool, just like the live. And I'm out of here.